This is your microprocessor based melting and boiling point apparatus. First of all, we just connect the power supply with this instrument. There is power socket is given. Just you connect with your socket and just press on key like that. And now just we connect the temperature probe and put inside your heater. And there is slot is given also in your heater, and just to connect like that, and just rotate it, keep tight of the this temperature probe for avoiding the fluctuation. This one is a light indication of your sample. When we connect this plug like that, your light is going to glow. When we remove this with this slot, it is going to off like that. You see that there is no light in your sample compartment. When you connect it, there is light is going to glow. And just you connect your heater plug like that, and just you remove like that and dip inside your oil bath and just connect with that. In this video, just we tell you how to operate this instrument in your laboratory and how instrument is going to work. We just tell in this video. And you also see that there is a sample also showing on this hole is given on this platform, and just you put your sample in this capillary. Just to put your sample in this capillary and just you put inside your heater. When you just put inside your capillary in your heater, then you show that there is a some sample also showing on your platform. When your sample is going to melt, there is a melting point on show your instrument. First of all, we are going to the PRG button for the further calibration, and for betterment of your temperature, just we go the calibration mode. Just you press enter, going to the calibration mode, and just you put the temperature value of your standard sample solution. Like just you put in benzoic acid in your heater. Just put its melting point, and also written on this box there is 121 to 123 degrees Celsius. This is a standard value of this benzoic acid. On this temperature, and it's going to melt. Therefore, we just put on this 122.3. we put on this melting point range. Our melting point is going to melt. Therefore, we just put in on this position. After some time, there is a 122 point something, 122.3 or 122.4 is your sample is going to melt. On this position, just you press stop one button. Now then your instrument is going to calibrate. Just you see that there is your sample is going to calibrate or not. And one thing also in your mind, just when you start your melting, just you put the magnetic bit on your glass bath. You see that there is a heating is going very hard. When you put your magnetic bit inside your oil bath, when you just press on button, and there is on indication is going to start. Just to press increase key, your rotor is going to rotate, and it's give you the homogeneous position of your temperature range inside it. There is a rotation is going on, and 87.8 is going on. When you see that your sample is going to melt, now just to press stop one button. Now it is 93.2, and your sample is not going to melt. Just you wait some time. Now you see that your sample is going to calibrate. Just to press stop one, and shows that their beep sound is coming. When this beep sound is coming, now then your instrument is going to calibrate, and then press you just enter, and you just back on the home display. Just PRG button is going on. And another test is going for your sample test mode. Just to press go to the sample test and just press enter, and going to the further test is like melting point and boiling point. When you check the boiling point, just to press down key and goes to this mode. When you check the melting, and just going to the first mode and just press enter on desirable mode. And there is a number of samples is going on. When you press 1 2 3, how many samples you are going to check or recalibrate for your instrument. Just you press up or down key, and goes to this mode. When you check the melting, and just going to the first mode and just press enter on desirable mode. And there is a number of samples is going on. When you press 1 2 3, how many samples you are going to check or recalibrate for your instrument. Just you press up or down key, and you set your sample how many standards you are. If you have two samples, then you press enter, and those sample is known or unknown. When your sample is unknown, you don't know what your melting points on your sample, just go to the unknown mode and press enter. If you know this melting point range, just to go down inside it like that, and put the melting point of your samples. If you don't know how what is the melting point of your samples, just going to the sample test mode, going to the melting point, how many samples you are just putting on this display, and unknown mode is going on. And there is some mode is also indication on it. Rapid mode is a high temperature melting point range. Normal mode is around 100 to 150, and slow mode under 100 melting point sample is you have now. Then you just go to your sample mode. Now you go to the normal mode. Our melting point sample is 157 for salicylic acid, therefore we going to the normal mode. And we checked the our sample is going 156 to 162 degree or not. If our sample is going to melt on some melting point range, then your instrument is ready to work. When your sample is coming your melting point, just to press stop 1. There is a 131 point something for our first sample. And when we check our sample is going to another sample, our another sample is going to melt now. Just to press stop 2 button. And when your all sample is going to melt, their beep sound is coming. And he also says but your test is going to done. Therefore just we press enter and put the batch number. There is 1000 memory logs is also given. Therefore we just put the number of location of our sample, and 2 test is also going on. Therefore we just put 3 and just PRG button. When you take the print of your sample, just you press PRG button and going to the print mode. Just press enter on this mode. There is 3 option is there. When you take the print of your all samples, just to goes to the all button and press enter. There is all melting point is shows how many tests you perform with this instrument. Just to press increase or decrease and check your sample, how many samples you just check with this, and just press enter. This all data is going to your PC. And when you check print just a particular sample you have inside, and you just remember what is the batch number of your sample, just to goes to the batch number and press enter. And what is the batch number of your sample, just to put on this position. This is my location, and just to press 2. And this one location is going to 111.1. and just when you take this print on your PC, just to press enter, and this particular sample storage is going your PC. And just you go to the clear mode, all memory is going to cleared. Just to press enter, and all memory is going to clear, and all memory cleared is also showing on the display. and calibration and other sample mode is we just tell our another video just to check it. Thank you.